Happy Vlogmas, everybody! Today is the 4th of December, so I am in fact 4 days late, but better late than never. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So anyway, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelsi, and I am going to be doing Vlogmas this year. Am I going to be posting every day? No. Am I going to be posting every couple to every few days? Yes, I am. My goal is to film something every day, unless it's just like the most mind-bogglingly boring day you've ever seen in your life, and then I'm not going to share that with you, because what is the point of that? But welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here, I'm so happy to have you. And if you have been here, welcome back. What's up? What's going on? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, I forgot, to be honest, that it was December. I forgot Vlogmas was a thing. I am an avid Vlogmas viewer, have always been. I'm an OG YouTube watcher, alright? So, like, Zoella Vlogmas was the highlight of my life. You know, like, it's a part of me, and I've decided that I'm gonna do it this year. We've been if you are caught up on my videos, we have moved recently. We bought a house, and we got 2 puppies. And we're renovating said house. So things are a little chaotic, things are a little crazy, things are going on, things are happening. I am stressed, if you cannot tell. I'm sorry, I'm also in a parking lot of a grocery store. That's what's going on, that's what's happening. So this Vlogmas is gonna be filled with house stuff, stress, what else? I'm dog sitting currently, so puppies, lots of dogs. Dogs are everywhere. And what it's like living, somewhere new for the first Christmas. And also like holiday stuff, because we have, despite me trying to get out of it, we have a lot of holiday things going on. So I'm gonna bring you guys along with me for that as well. What's gonna happen right now is you're gonna jump into the past, okay? This is future me. This is December 4th me talking to you right now, or present me, not future me. But you're gonna jump into the past. I have some clips from painting our house that I wanna share with you, and things are not getting painted as quickly as I anticipated, so I don't wanna like keep those clips for Lord knows how long and then share it with you. So I'm gonna share them now. And Vlogmas day 1, even though it's not really, is going to be like painting, dog sitting, holiday martinis, house planning, decor planning. So I hope you guys are along for the ride. Hope you're in for a treat, because that's what you're going to get. So we're going to go back in time like a week, and you're going to see all of these painting clips, and they're all like across multiple days. We painted our office, our guest room, and our hallway. So that's what you're gonna see. I don't even remember what the clips are like. I think I was delirious. Painting is exhausting. It was horrible. We may like pay somebody to do the rest of the house because I simply can't. So I hope you guys enjoy the painting portion of this vlog. And present me is gonna come back to you in like a little while after you watch that, to show you the puppy that I'm dog sitting. So, or 2 puppies actually that I'm dog sitting, but I'm going to go ahead and go into the grocery store. You guys are going to watch the painting vlog, and then I'm going to be back with a grocery haul and puppies. Okay, does that sound like a plan? Perfect. I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, this is the first room that is being tackled. I should have done a better before, but this is like prepped. Everything is taped. We are color drenching, so the trim and everything is also going to be painted the same color, but I wanted to tape because we're going to use a paintbrush for the trim, and I'm just going to roll the walls and the ceiling. So I am doing this by myself because I have a touch of toxic femininity. I have a case of the how hard could it be, the don't tell me what to do. So I'm doing it by myself, and I'm going to try to get it done before Zach gets home. And we're going to see how it goes. I will show you, we're painting this room Anonymous by Sherwin-Williams. It looks like that. Can you like tell what color it is? That's a swatch of it on the wall. You can't really see that one, but it's like a greeny brown gray color. All right, here's the before, everybody. I'll update you when it looks different. Also, I am a notoriously messy painter, like really messy. I don't understand the concept of clean painting, so I got one of these bad boys. No paint on these clothes, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, last update before things get crazy. A moment for the suit. This is crazy. Why am I doing this? I don't know. All right, I am finally done. It is, well, with the first coat at least. Everything has been painted except the trim. I did inside the closet, but I have to sand some on the wall, so I haven't painted the walls. But I did do the ceiling and the trim in there. And this is what it looks like. And I am honestly so excited to finish it and get the second coat. The second coat really just like makes all the difference, honestly, but yeah, I'm really excited to finish it tomorrow. I realized way too late in the process that I actually did need a paintbrush, and I did not have a paintbrush, so I had to wait. And then I just finished doing like the trim in the corners and stuff with the paintbrush that we bought today. So now I have to let that dry, and then tomorrow I will do that again, and then one more coat on the walls and the ceiling, and then this room will be done other than the trim and the doors, but I don't have the right stuff to do those just yet, so that's gonna wait until this weekend. But yeah, one more look at it. I am excited for this color drenched situation. All right, it has been a couple days and we are finishing up this section of the house. Also, excuse the dogs, they are eating dinner. But we picked a color for the hallway, and it is this top one right here. So we are color drenching the hallway with that color. It's Nicholson Red by Benjamin Moore. And we're gonna do everything. Ceiling, doors, trim, walls, all of it. And then in here, we finished painting the trim and the doors and the closet, and it's beautiful. I will show you again in the daylight because it does look a little different. But I love this. It's Anonymous by Sherwin-Williams, and it is beautiful. And I'm obsessed with this color, and it looks so good. So we're hoping to finish the hallway tonight. It's like 9:45, so we will see how far we get, but that's a sneak peek, and I will show you when it's done. All right, we have finished the hallway, finally. We plan to make this like a sconce, like a picture light, and then do like molding on the wall and a big picture frame right here, and we're gonna paint and switch the outlets, but we don't have paintable ones. But it is done, and it's really hard to show on camera because it's all very dark, but this is what it looks like. It's also a little more red in person than it is on camera, but yeah, so then this way you go into the office, and then you have all of this done. And does that, oh, that shows you a little better. The color is a little more red, kind of. Anyway, okay, so the next order of business is this room in here is going to be our guest bedroom, and we're doing white walls with contrast trim. So we're gonna do all of the trim and the doors, and then obviously this side of the door in accessible beige, so like a beigey color, and then all of the walls are white. So we shall see if we get this done today. I'm not sure about that. We're really running out of steam, and those are like the only two things we've done. And the tape didn't work very good, so we have a lot of touch-ups to do, but we'll do that another day. I'm like, can you hire somebody just to fix like your lines for you? Because I do not have a very steady hand, so we'll see what happens. But this is what we're gonna do next. I think I'm gonna paint the doors next, because I like painting doors. It's real fun to paint the doors. But that's what I'm gonna do, and yeah, that's the painting vlog update. All right, we have moved to the guest room. It is day 962 of painting, but we got the doors done, and it's kind of hard to tell in this lighting, but these walls are going to be white, and that is accessible beige, and they look amazing. But I am now about to prime this wall because it's going to be white, and we just sanded, filled, and did all the fun stuff because they had, you can see the pattern, but they had like an accent wall with trim on it, and we don't want that in here. So we took it down, and now I'm about to prime this wall, and then we're going to paint all of the other ones white, and then we're also doing the trim in here. And we are hoping to get this room done and then an accent wall in the master bedroom done today, and then we will be pausing until another weekend. This is the end of day, I don't even know. I think it's day 3, possibly day 4, I don't know, but we have almost finished the guest room. This door still needs to be painted, and we need to do one more coat of trim along the bottom and like right above where the trim goes. But the walls are painted, they are white. Obviously we are still doing stuff in here, but the trim is also painted. Hey, there's me, and then the doors, and it looks amazing. And we are planning to redo all of the floors in the house, so this will not be carpet anymore. It's going to be like an oak LVP, I think, like a pale oak, like a, oh, I also need to retouch that area, but we're not going too light with the floors, but it'll be like a light hardwood color. But yeah, this is the update. Everything has been painted, and I love this color combo. I think it's so cute. And obviously this is not the the permanent setup. I don't even want to show you what I look like right now because it's been a very long 3 days. Painting is not for the faint of heart, especially when you have a lot to paint. If you just have like one room, fine. If you have a whole house, pay somebody to do it, honestly. But we're gonna do, essentially the plan long term is to move everything that is in our bedroom, like decor, furniture, everything, into here. So black bed frame, like warm neutrals in here, picture frames above the bed, black nightstands, and then we're going to get a bigger bed for our room because the master is like big enough for a king, so we want to get a king bed eventually, and then we're gonna like redo the decor in there. So we're gonna put that stuff in here, but for now we have our lovely foldable guest bed. And then the closet is still a disaster because I haven't had time to go through it because we were painting. So anyway, that is the final update of the night. I don't know when we are going to paint something else, but that's what's going on. And then the hallway is still as beautiful as ever. All right, this is the king himself. His name is Murphy. Oh no, sir. And then this is Molly, and she's kind of a puppy and she's crazy. But this is them. This is who I'm hanging out with the next 5 days. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's definitely, see what I mean? See what I mean? She's nuts. But this is a nice little change of pace for my tiny baby dogs. You know what I mean? So that's what's going on. I will give you guys a grocery haul in just a second, but they need to be fed. So I'm gonna go feed them really quickly so she can take a deep breath. Isn't that right, girl? Isn't that right, girl? Yeah, I'm hungry. Okay, BRB. All right, the dogs are currently eating. Everybody's happy. No, 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 go eat. He eats over, oh, you can't see. He eats over there, but I'm going to give you a little grocery haul. Is this fine? Can everybody see? You're a little crooked, but it'll do. Okay, for starters, we have the alcohol that I'm going to use to make my martini, peppermint schnapps, Grey Goose. I was looking for white chocolate liqueur, but they did not have any, so I improvised. I improvised here, okay? So the recipe calls for vanilla vodka, which I don't like, so I just got regular, peppermint schnapps, white chocolate liqueur, and cream. But I couldn't find the white chocolate liqueur, so I got white chocolate coffee creamer. See? Kind of does both. Like 2 for 1 special kind of deal. And then, because I didn't want to cook any food while I'm here, I got maple griddle cakes for breakfast. And then, for my dinners, I know this is like unbeatably healthy, I got mega bowls. Buffalo style chicken mac and cheese, 27 grams of protein. And then I got cheesy chicken broccoli bake. We love. Oh, and then I got a skillet meal because this is like lunch and dinner for the next 5 days, so I got a lot. But cheesy chicken skillet meal. And then in my last lovely bag of goodies, I got candy cane cookies, because if you're sensing a theme, I really like peppermint. So I got candy cane cookies, a wild berry poppy, the best flavor. And then I got 2 Cosmic Stardust Alani's, because I couldn't remember if she had a coffee maker here. I'm not sure if she does, so I'm glad I got this. I think she does. I just can't remember. It's been a while since I've watched these puppies, so I'm like refamiliarizing myself with stuff. But that's my grocery haul. That's my dog sitting grocery haul. Can you not burp on camera? It's not very ladylike. Anyway, so momentary pause again while I put all this stuff away. And then I'm going to make a martini because it is 5 o'clock somewhere. Actually, it's like almost 6, I think. So it is 5 o'clock here. And it's martini time, bitches, okay? And I love a good pre-dinner martini. I'm in my martini era. I've actually been in it for a while. I am still too scared to try a dirty martini, but I really want to. I saw one on TikTok the other day, and it was a salt and vinegar martini, which scares me a little less, still a lot, but a little less than a dirty martini because I don't like olives. So I don't think I would like a martini, but a salt and vinegar situation I might like. So that's not what we're doing today. We're going to do something that I am pretty sure is going to be good. So that's what we're doing. I'm going to make a martini, put all these away. I'll be back with you momentarily. Okay, lovelies. I'm going to make the martini now. Small error on my part. I did not bring a measuring tool with me, but I did find this. So we're going to use this. And I've seen mixed reviews. Some people say this is 2 ounces. Some say it's 1.5. It looks kind of small, so I'm going to say it's 1.5, and I'm going to use that as my measurement, okay? Is that going to be exact? No, but, you know, you do what you have to do. So the first thing, also you're on a Kleenex box if it's wobbly. First thing you're going to do is you're going to get a cup of your shaker, okay? This is my shaker. They make these shaker lids for Yetis. Love that for everybody, really. And you're gonna put some ice in here. So let me go do that. Ice has been gotten. Then you're gonna do 2 ounces of vodka. Vanilla vodka is what this recipe actually calls for. But I don't like flavored vodka, really. So I got regular Grey Goose. You can add some vanilla extract, which I may actually do because I have some with me. Don't ask. But I may actually do that to make this like vanilla without being like a real vanilla vodka. Then you're going to do, I'm going to do 1.5 ounces of this peppermint schnapps. Yeah, 1.5 of that. That doesn't smell very good. Okay, so I'm kind of just doing equal parts because I forgot I said I was going to do 2. I just did 1.5 of the vodka, but then I'm going to do 1.5 of the creamer. So 1 set. Creamer has been, this is the best creamer. It's white chocolate mocha Chobani. I love Chobani creamers. And also, I don't super love a creamy cocktail. If we're being totally honest, I think I'm going to try to make this not creamy version somehow with a mixture of these ingredients because I don't love a creamy cocktail. I like a crisp cocktail. Okay. In the cup. Now we shake until you can't shake anymore. And I would show my glass, but these are not my glasses, so I am not going to do that. Somebody is giving me a weather update for tomorrow, but you have your glass, and you're just gonna give it a nice little pour. Let's see if this fits in. I didn't really measure appropriately. Yeah, there's a little bit extra. It's a little bit of a small glass. Okay, and also, if I was really like doing the full thing, which I might, again, rim it with like some frosting and some crushed up candy canes. Ah, chef's kiss. Okay, fingers crossed this is good. It's good, but it's strong. I might adjust my ratios on the next one. I might do a little less peppermint schnapps because it kind of tastes like rubbing alcohol. A little bit. And I know it's not the Grey Goose doing that, so it has to be the peppermint schnapps. But it's pretty good. Yeah, I need to make some adjustments. It's not hitting the spot. So don't follow what I just said. I'll make another one and see what I can adjust. And I'll let you know if that one's better. I'm really just gonna hang out and drink my martini. That's really all that I'm doing. Right now, if I do anything else exciting, I'll let you know. But for now, I'm just gonna hang out with the dogs and drink this. Sometimes you just need to eat a microwave dinner and have a martini on a Wednesday. And that's okay. I don't judge around here. You know that TikTok thing that's like, we listen and we don't judge? You're listening and you better not be judging, okay? I'm gonna be so totally honest with you all really quickly. This year is eating me up. This is like the worst angle possible of me, literally ever. So 1 second, let me see if I can make it a little bit better. That's not better. Okay, I'm not a pro. Sorry. Okay. But what I was saying, also, really quick side note, I do not like that martini. So that's kind of disappointing. But that's okay. I'll figure out a different recipe. Okay, what I was saying before, my little side note, is that this year is just really eating me up. It's all working out, and it's all great, but man, am I stressed. For normal people, this probably wouldn't be that stressful. Like, we're moved in, we are basically like unpacked for the most part because we were coming from an apartment, so we don't have like a full house worth of stuff to unpack. We really only have an apartment worth of stuff to unpack, and everything is essentially in its place until we get like new furniture and stuff to fit in the house. But I'm still so stressed. The puppies are stressing me out. It's almost easier than it was with just Riggs because he was a problem child, still is a problem child. Sorry for that, but he was just like really hard to train. He's still a baby, honestly, and we're still training him, and he still does not care. Does what he wants when he wants, and that's what it's like having a dachshund. So if you're curious what having a dachshund is like, it's that. So he's kind of like reverted back to some of his old ways because the baby puppies aren't trained yet because they're brand new. We just got them. So he's kind of just like doing everything that they do. So that's fun. And it's just like, it's a lot around the holidays, especially with new dogs, because we now live at least like minimum an hour away from everybody that we know, family stuff. So I feel bad leaving them because they are still young, and Riggs is like really going through it with the new house and the new siblings. He is not doing well. So he likes the dogs. He's just emotionally very sensitive, like his mother. So he is just, it's taking him some time. But I feel bad leaving them because minimum it's going to be 2 hours, because drive there, drive back, 2 hours. And then, I don't know, there's a lot of holiday events and things, and most of them are further away than an hour, like 2 hours. And that's 4 hours in their crate. So I might boycott Christmas if I'm allowed to do that. That was my initial plan, and just like hang out and not go to family events, because you know what, it's not the end of the world if we skip it 1 year. But we'll see what happens. We'll see which ones we go to. We're obviously picking and choosing because our dogs are the priority, are what we want to do is a priority, and nobody else doesn't matter. Or nobody else's opinion matters. Yes, I understand people will miss us being there, but everybody's getting adjusted. I need a second to breathe. And around the holidays, you get a break from work. And so I would like to actually take that to decompress from the year instead of worrying about our dogs 24/7 and driving around planet Earth to go to 97 gatherings, which, don't get me wrong, I love a holiday function. I love a get-together, sort of, as much as an introvert can. But right now it's just a lot. And if you have family that does things all the time together, you understand what I'm talking about, and it's just not right down the road anymore. And once the dogs get older and they've like adjusted to the life, it'll be no problem at all. But for now, I'm just like worried about them and I don't want to leave them. And I just like want to stay at our house and just be settled because everything is just very chaotic. And I just do not handle chaos very well. So that's what I'm feeling. That is my therapy session for the day. I want to touch on that, like, you don't have to do what everybody else does. And it kind of ties into the whole holiday thing. You're free to do whatever you want. You're free to do, like, you as a person. Unless you're under 18 and you have to do what your family says, then I'm sorry, but there's not much you can do in that situation. But if you're an adult, even if you feel some type of way or you think somebody's gonna feel a certain way about your decisions, it doesn't matter because you're an adult. You need to prioritize your happiness and what you think and what you want to do over other people. And if you have like a significant other and you guys are aligned on something, but it's not aligned with your friends or your family or whoever else, their opinion doesn't matter. You need to do what you need to do and what will benefit you the most and what will make you happy. And there are some times that you do things that you don't want to do for the sake of other people, and that's understandable and totally fine, but you don't need to live your life doing things just because other people expect you to do them. And I will stand by that, okay? And it's like a really important idea to me. This kind of segues into what I actually wanted to talk about just now. So me and Zach, speaking of him, he's just texting me, but me and Zach wanted to move to Atlanta, like in the city, and that's what we were gonna do. We were gonna move to a 1-bedroom. We were gonna be in the city, like in the like actual city, and we were gonna live in a high rise and do the whole apartment thing some more and like be in the whole hubbub, is that correct? I don't know, but we were gonna be like in the thick of it, okay? And that was our plan until one day we woke up and we were like, what if we moved to the mountains in the middle of nowhere, 20 minutes from town instead? Surrounded by trees on an 1.5 acres. What if we did that instead? And that's obviously what we ended up doing. But it took us a long time to realize that that was actually like the right decision. But we didn't know it at the time. We didn't know that it was going to work out. We didn't know we would like it as much as we did. We were just taking a shot in the dark and hoping that it worked out. But it was very impulsive. It wasn't fully thought through, I don't think, on our part, but we just had a feeling that that's what we wanted to do, and then we did it, and it turned out to be the right one. So this is kind of a reminder that if you have a feeling, to trust your gut, unless it's like all wrong all the time, then maybe don't. But if you have a feeling that something is going to be better for you or better for your family, or it's gonna be the right thing for you, then do that thing. Don't listen to anybody else. Don't get all caught up in people's opinions about that decision. I was really caught up in it because I was like, oh, well, we told everybody we were gonna do this. Molly, she just really wants to be in the vlog. But we were, I don't know about him, but I was specifically caught up in what everybody was going to say about us changing our minds so drastically. And that was like kind of holding me back from liking it, which sounds so stupid, but it's true. And I don't want other people to do that. I want you to like make a decision and stand by it and know that that was the right decision for you, and that's why you made it. And it's okay to change your mind. It's okay to do stuff different. It's okay to do things differently than you originally thought. It's okay to do stuff different than everybody else around you also. So anyway, therapy with Kelsi and her microwave dinner. I think that's all I have to say. This is all that I'm doing tonight. So, see ya!